Today, I'm going to give you some SP-404 Mark II live performance sequencer tips, and we're going to get to it as soon as I shout out today's patron, and that shout out goes to Daniel N. Harris. Thank you so very much for the support. I only have one hand right now. Let's get started. We are still out in the barn. My sister-in-law is still homesick, so I figured, I'd just keep it out here. But I want to talk about the sequencer on the SP-404 Mark II and how you can actually sort of play it live, perform with it live, sort of like the looper. We're actually not going to touch the looper today, but we're going to use the sequencer like the looper. There's just a few little quirks of the sequencer that I've found that actually lend themselves to live performance quite nicely. So the first thing you're going to need is to have some sounds on the 404, like individual drum sounds, basically anything you want to play live into your sequencer. So we've got that little synthwave kit. That crash cymbal's kind of hot. There we go. Got that little synthwave kit. And then in bank B, I've got this bass, some chords, and a little lead. Cool, double checking those are the same pitch. All sounds that I want to play live. And again, this is kind of going to be like a live looper style. So the next thing I want to do is actually not going to really work for this video, but it is important to know. And that's Shift and Pad 13 to go to Utility. Click Enter to go to System. You're going to go to Click, and you're going to make sure that Output Assign is actually set to Off. That's going to put the metronome just into the headphone jack at the bottom rather than through the outputs. I'm going to leave it on because I'm actually monitoring this through the outputs and I don't have anything plugged into the headphone jack right now. You'll also want to make sure that metronome pattern is on, and I'm going to turn it up just a bit. Then we're going to turn on the metronome with Shift and Pad 9. Oh, there we go. It was already on. There we go. Shift and Pad 9. And now let's actually go into our pattern select here, and we're going to hit record. That should start the metronome. We're going to pick a pad. Let's pick a tempo. Let's just go 115, 116, sure. I'm going to max out quantization here, and we'll go for 4 bars. How about that? Okay, and you could be doing all of this live. Remember, the audience can't hear the click at all. Then I'm going to hit record, and it's actually going to count me in, and I'm going to start finger drumming. Totally forgot we're going for 4 bars, but that's okay. I can keep going. There we go. Now we're looping, right? It's pretty much a loop. And the audience can't hear the click. I can then hit record and go into rehearsal mode, where I can just play this and it's not going to record into the sequencer. Now I'll hit record and it'll start recording again. Just like that, we're looping. I'm going to stop the pattern. Now, normally we wouldn't stop it if we were actually live, but I want to stop it to talk to you all. You can see we're pretty much just looping, right? We're playing in, we're looping. That's really nothing new. There's a million devices out there that can do this. But what's pretty cool about the 404 is, of course, we still have access to all of the effects that we can adjust in real time. We can also, with the pattern running, go back to a bank, go back to our samples and like adjust the effect sends, or which bus they're on. So we can put all of these on bus 2. So there's live performance stuff you can do there. But where I really started to get excited about this workflow is when I realized that you can delete sounds from patterns in real time, but also copy patterns in real time. So watch this. Now we have a second copy of that pattern right here. Right? So you saw what I did there. I copied the pattern easily. I just completely copied the pattern while the sequencer was still running. But we can also, like I mentioned, delete sounds from the pattern too. Let's pretend I never stopped this and the pattern is still going. I can hit record. Right? It's waiting for it to come around here. Now if I hold delete and hit the pads I want to delete, it just erases them right out of the pattern. How cool is that? I hit exit to get out of the record mode. We can now copy this like down here. So now we have a different pattern. I obviously forgot what I played on the chords because the bass I started noodling with did not fit at all. But you get where we're going, right? You can just keep chaining and looping the pattern, deleting elements you don't want, and basically building up your song live like it's a looper, but instead of looping audio, you're actually working with the samples you already have on the device. Now, unfortunately, you are stuck to whatever length you initially pick for your pattern. So in this case, we're at 4 bars. That is a bit of a downside. So you have to keep it somewhat simple, but while the pattern is running, you do have access to the metronome level, the tempo, and the grid quantization. I don't think there's anything else. Let's see, maybe? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Can never be too sure on the 404. And when you change the tempo when you're recording, it will change the tempo for all of your patterns. As you can see, I'm still learning the ins and outs and remembering when I need to hit exit and things like that. But I am having a blast with it. And the more I use this thing, the more I find out fun ways to play with it. Like I kind of want to do now a live set where I'm just building things up and then switching patterns all live. I think we can even access the looper. Wait, hang on. The camera is going to die any second, but I just want to see, can I go to the looper? Okay, we have something looped. Can I copy that? I think so. And then we could go to the pattern screen, copy our pattern here, switch over, hit rec, hold delete, or hit delete, go to bank A, we're back into live record. Oh, whoops, I meant to go right, shoot, I forgot where they are. Here's our loops. Yeah, you could totally do that. That's crazy. And then erase the original kick. And all the original drums. Now you're just hearing the loop and that random crash cymbal. Yeah, okay. So, camera stops filming. You can do a lot. That's amazing. Hopefully you don't mind saying goodbye in darkness, but if you like this one, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you know where the dislike button is. That's okay too. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'll cut this short because you're in the dark right now. Bye.